نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. Miracles are supernatural work of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, something which we cannot see the cause of. So some action that has come into existence without a physical cause that we could see. Obviously there is cause, but that cause is known to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the doer of all the actions anyway. Yet these supernatural actions are manifest in two different forms. At the hand of a prophet, the last one of them was Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Muhammad, peace be upon him, and that is called mu'jiza. Mu'jiza. So this action is work of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but it's called mu'jiza because it would subdue the person who is the addressee of that invitation from the prophet, and they have to believe in that, because after that the proof has been established against that individual if he rejects. The karama, on the other hand, is the work of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at the hand of non-prophet. And this is done only to sometimes establish some facts about that individual, his righteous status, some support, some help to people. Now, this karamat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at the hand of a non-prophet, one has to have a belief, the clear idea that it is part of the creed. It does happen. Doer is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is not in the control of the individual independently in any way. And to believe in each and every karamat of the saint or pious person generally, or even some normal individual, is not required, because we cannot verify each of those miracles or each of those karamat. Yet as a whole, as a principle, one has to have a firm belief that this is part of Aqidah, that the karamat are haqq. They happened and they do happen even now, and they continue to happen. Again, it is done by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so there's no problem at all. But obviously it doesn't make it a binding for the individual to believe unless they have witnessed it themselves. Because whatever you found in the books or from the narrations of people, oh, Sheikh so-and-so had this karamat, that might be right and that might not be right. There's no proof that that individual who has shared that incident is verified or not, because we can't verify it ourselves unless it happened to us and we've seen it ourselves and we can verify it. Then obviously we know for sure that we're happy with that. But someone told something, or you read something, that's something you might not be able to verify, then it's okay, you can stay quiet rather than rejecting it. Stay quiet. You don't have to have a belief in all the miracles done to the non-prophets, because they are not decisively proven. Yet in principle you have to have the belief that there are miracles at the hand of non-prophet. In fact, even at the hand of non-practicing people. It's up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wherever he puts his work, and there will definitely be some wisdom behind that. So the karamat is karamat. Now, if it happens to a non-practicing person, this is more like a, what you call a trial, or istidraj, or the action that is only going to harm people if they do not rectify their affair, because many a time they do it knowingly. All those bad actions are done, disobedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are done knowingly. So there has to be some sort of concern and respect. Why this happened to me? I don't deserve that. I'm so sinful. Then it must be a wake up call for me to just improve my situation. Anyway, so karamats are still haq, and they are the miracles from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at the hand of the Prophet, and we have to believe in the generality of that rather than the individual and each and every one of them, because we can't verify all of them. I hope that clarifies.